Dini, speech purpose.
Good evening, everyone. Before I start the session, I would like to ask some questions to you first. You can unmute yourself or you can type in the chat. Remember, last two sessions, we already talked about selecting a topic and also speech organization. Now, for speech organization, what is the first thing in speech organization? Anyone still remember? Melita said opening. Yes, opening.
Body.
And then after opening, what do you have? The body. And the last one is? Conclusion or the closing. Very good. So you still remember that one. For selecting topics, how can you select the topic of your speech? Remember about that one, about selecting topics. Start from the things that you...
Audience.
Yes, first we have to consider our audience first, correct? And then after that?
You have to know what you are talking about.
You have to know what you're talking about. Very good. And then?
Are you familiar?
Something that you are familiar, because if we talk something that we are familiar, it will be easier for us to tell about the message, right? Okay, Vivi said, understand your topic. Yes, I understand your topic. When we want to say something, it is better we start first from something that we understand. And then don't forget, because we speak for our audience, you have the audience. Don't forget, you have to consider the audience also. What attract them? What interests them? And Burona type about the speech purpose, things that we will talk today. All right, so I want you to imagine like this. You want to have a dinner party, okay? And then you wait until all the guests come. After the guests come, you open the fridge just to see what is inside. What do you think the guests would feel? Would they feel happy with your party? Would they feel comfortable at your party? Of course, as a good host, you take time to prepare everything, right? To think about the occasion, about who will coming, and then what kind of menu that you would like to serve, and so on and so forth. So you have the purpose that you want to achieve when you do something. Am I correct? So okay, I will share my screen.
Its purpose.
Yes, about the speech purpose. Wait. Okay, so this one is about the speech purpose. So speech purpose is just like when we want to do something. When we want to have the party, what is the outcome that we expect? So that one is the speech purpose. And then, so as what Ralph Waldo Emerson said, speech is power. Speech is to persuade, to convert, to compel. That one actually matched to the general purpose of the speech in Toastmasters that I and other guide here got. There are like 4 general purpose in a speech. The first one is to inform, to inspire, to entertain, and to persuade. But in one speech, you can have more than one general purpose. Because why we have to know about our speech purpose, about the purpose of our speech? Because you have to know what is the outcome. As I said, about the outcome that you want to achieve. We don't want to waste our audience time when we talk about something that is not valuable for them, that is not important for them. So from this one, like from the breakout room before, I noticed several that the speech crafter actually already got their speech about the general purpose. Okay, let's try practice about this one. I have several speech title here, and I want you to decide what is the general purpose from this speech. Okay, you can unmute yourself. The first one, trust is a must. What do you think is the purpose from this speech? Is it to inform, inspire, motivate, or entertain?
Motivate.
Motivate. It can be motivate, yes. And then the second speech, women's right is human rights. Is it inspire, or motivate, inform, or entertain? What do you think?
Inform.
To inform.
Inspire.
It can be inform or inspire. And it also can be both. Very good. How to get your brain to focus?
Inform.
Inform. Yes, very good. And what makes you special?
To persuade.
Persuade.
To persuade. Okay. Anything else? It can serve for more than one.
Inspire.
Inspire.
Motivate.
Inspire. Yes. Can be motivate also. All right. Do you think what makes you special, this one can have, can serve as the entertain? Yes or no?
Yes, can. Yes.
Yes, of course, can. It depends on the way you craft your speech. Okay, now change your life today.
Inspire.
Inspire.
Inspire,
It also.
Motivate.
motivate. All right, keep pushing harder.
Motivate. Inspire.
Inspire.
Inspire. The last one,
I
I am a coward.
Entertain.
Yes? Entertain? Entertain only? Is it entertain only?
Just depend on the body actually.
Depend on the body.
Yeah, you can choose like funny title to get audience interest, but it's just a matter of what's the body on your speech.
True. Yes, correct. Correct, Pak An. All right. So actually, the I am a coward is a speech title, is a winning speech title from Stephen Fernando for his humorous speech contest. In humorous speech contest, usually they have, and it have to be entertaining, yet it can be also motivating or inspiring. Okay. All right. Now, before I continue, I would like to ask some of you about your speech today. Okay, I will stop this one first. About your speech today, what is the general purpose of your speech? Someone want to share?
Information.
Who's speaking, sir? Sorry, I cannot. Wait. Yes. Who wants to share their speech today?
Mine is
Do you-
about
Hussein?
inspiration.
About inspiration.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I want people not to give up when they are suffering depression and anxiety.
Oh, good. Thank you, Bustani. So Bustani already expressed not only the general purpose, but also the specific purpose. Okay, thank you, Bustani. Good example. Another one wants to share.
Maybe me.
Yes, Bu Vivi?
So today my speech is about to inform because
To inform.
because my topic for today is about how to deal about the toxic relationship.
Mhm.
So I just share about some tips for us to know how to see from how to inform how we can differentiate between the toxic relationship or a toxic person.
Oh, good. So I think, in my opinion, your speech, the general purpose of your speech is not only to inform, but also to motivate, right? How to escape from a toxic relationship. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So Bu Steny and Bu Vivi already expressed about the specific purpose of their speech also. What is specific purpose? Okay. The specific purpose is, I like to say that one as the core message. Just like when we learn about writing at school, this one is the message that we want to share with our audience. This one is a one sentence statement. This one is things that we want our listener, our audience do after they listen to our speech. So of course, it have to be worded from the audience perspective or their point of view. And this one have to be specific. So you cannot say, for example, by the end of the speech, I want my kid not to, for example, this one is only the example. By the end of this speech, I want my kids not to use drug. Okay, so that one is specific or precise and attainable. The third is the specific purpose should be attainable. Just like when we set our goal should be attainable, realistic, and of course, possible to be achieved. All right. After you have the specific purpose, you can create your speech because you know what do you expect from the audience. Okay, so the general purpose of my speech is I want to inspire my audience. I want to entertain them and also inspire them. So what is the message actually that I want to share to them, that I want them to do or to feel? So you have the call to action, what you want to achieve, what mindset you want to change from your audience. That one is the specific purpose. And that's all from me. I hope later on the breakout room, we will have another breakout room session. We will talk about the specific purpose of your next speech. Back to you, Tom.